Hey you, listen, I heard you want to be rich in life. Some little bird told me you want to be rich in life and that you want to become successful, you want everything to do. Actually, the reason why I know that is because you clicked on this video. And thank you for clicking on this video, because this is the first step to actually make yourself a better version of yourself, okay? That's a really weird workaround, but this, admitting what you've done wrong, admitting the things that you can actually improve on, learning from your mistakes is the key to success, okay? This video is 3 habits you need to quit to become successful, and if you have these habits, then I'm going to show you how to quit them, to reverse them and make better habits from them, okay? So we're going to get into that right now, but first a little intro. Okay, so the first one is negative thinking, alright? Negative thinking is going to happen regardless, okay? They're always going to pop in your head, doesn't matter how, positive or anything else like that. A lot of times they might come to your head, right? But the important part about negative thinking is when it comes to you, when it comes into your mind, being aware of the negative thoughts that are coming into your mind. Now, tactics like mindfulness, meditation, everything else like that makes you observe your thoughts more than often, and you can see every single thought that comes into your mind, okay? You can sort of be like, oh, that thought just came to my mind, alright, okay, cool. And then you can sort of revert it, alright? If you find, just think about your habits, think about the thoughts you've been having throughout your day. If they've been mostly negative, then you need to change them, okay? You need to create more positive habits in your life. And quoting a Drake lyric that's just come out, don't let any negative thoughts just get into your inner matrix, okay? Don't let them, put it into your mind, an affirmation that you need to say right now. Obviously, if you don't believe in all this stuff, but listen, if you want to become successful, you need to work on the mind first, okay? So, an affirmation that you need to say right now: I am letting no negative thoughts into my inner matrix, into myself. No negative thoughts into it. And when they come up, be aware of them, okay? Because this is your subconscious showing you, hey, you have this negative thought right here, what are you going to do with it? You're going to believe it or not? And let's say a negative thought pops up into your mind. This is one tactic that I do, okay? So the statement can come up in your mind. You'll probably say some sort of thought. Doesn't matter what negative thought it is, we're not going to put energy into it. So the negative thought will come into your mind, okay? You're going to imagine with your mind, visualizing, writing it down on a piece of paper, okay? You're going to imagine, and one tactic you can do actually, you can either imagine it. So this is what I do. If I'm on the go, I don't have time to write it out, then I'll imagine it in my head. But if I've got some pen and paper next to me, I can write it down and do it. So the choice is yours. This is a neuro-linguistic programming technique that you can do right now, okay? So, a negative thought. Any negative thought, put it down on a piece of paper or imagine writing it down, okay? You've wrote it down now, yeah? Just with a pen, cross out this line through it, a straight line through it. Then next to it, what you need to write is the opposite of that, okay? So you're doing this in imagination as well. I do this in my imagination. I'll cross out the thought and then write the opposite of that, and then believe in that opposite, okay? Every time this happens, because this then reprograms your mind. It rewrites your brain to the patterns that you actually want in your life. It seems really odd to a lot of people, but any habit you can change in your mind, okay? But the reason why this habit keeps on happening is because subconsciously it kept on happening when you were younger. Maybe there was people in your life that made you feel like that. Maybe it was your childhood, maybe something just made you feel like that, okay? Now, once this comes in, you just need to imagine crossing it out and replacing it with something better. Replacing it with positive thoughts. And this rewrites your whole entire brain to think positively about yourself, and also so you can believe in yourself. Does that sound good? Okay, so negative thoughts, stop it right now. We'll put no more energy into it, positive thoughts only, okay? Okay, so the second habit you need to quit is forgetting the long-term vision, okay? Forgetting what you want to actually achieve in your life, because you'll probably have some goal in your life and a challenge will come your way, right? So I'm going to use an example with a stick, right? Okay, so think, it's going to be funny, but think about a challenge, right? A challenge will come into your life. And when a challenge comes into your life, it's going to happen regardless, always happens for everyone. When a challenge comes in your way, it'll pop up in your life. And let's say I'm walking towards the camera, right? I'm walking towards the camera right now, and that is my goal, okay? So I'm walking towards the camera, and bam, a challenge pops up. This stick is the challenge, okay? This stick pops up, it's a challenge in my face. Oh no, there is something in my vicinity stopping me from getting to the camera, which is where I need to go, okay, or my goal. So let's say this is a challenge. Perspective wise, if I put this challenge right here, if I walk really close to this stick seems massive, right? This stick just seems absolutely massive, okay? But really, it's all about perspective. Any challenge, just see it as small. Just see it as being small. Like, oh, there's a little small, tiny twig there. And what you need to think about is maybe just use this as a visualization. Every time a challenge comes in your way, perspective, think about the long-term vision, okay? Think about what you need to do and how great it will be to get to where you want to be. Think about what's been in your mind for ages. Whatever goal you want, whether it's, you know, getting 1 million, whatever it is, when a challenge comes in your way, just think, okay, this is not going to stop me from my challenge. Throw it away, yeah? Throw it away. Just throw it. Like, just figure out a way to either walk around it or just get around it. Figure out a way to, you know, solve these challenges, solve these problems. Because usually, this is my example, this is why people forget long-term vision, because challenges will come up and they're like, oh no, right, I don't know how to do this one then, okay. And there's always a workaround. You know, even, let's say, I'm going to use an example for myself right now, okay. I started up a Shopify store, right. This Shopify store, I did it in a certain niche audience that I don't know too much about. And I was looking for social media content to post, you know, just by looking at other competitors and seeing what they were doing, just to see like what I can do better. And as I was looking, I was like, oh, there's not many ideas here, and it's something that I weren't passionate about. Okay, the niche weren't something I was passionate about. I was like, oh. And I had so many ideas for it, but I just didn't really want to do it. But this came into my head then. It was like, okay, you've got I've built the whole Shopify store, the whole thing's done. You know, it's just a new one that we've started, we've got many. It's a new one I've started. And I was like, I've built the whole thing, it's all done. Right, I can probably work on this and make it something better. And that's what made me realise it's a bit more work, but I can create it to a completely different niche that I'm more passionate about. And in this niche, there's more people selling it, and there's more ideas that I've came across, and there's a lot more enthusiasm for it as well, because I enjoy this niche. Do you know what I mean? And I've seen this problem in my face, and I'm like, oh, you know what, just it's not worth doing. But what I've decided to do is go like, right, I'm going to work around it, walk around it. You know, it's going to be more work. It's going to be, you know, not as easy, but it's going to be easier in the long run, because now I can do something that I enjoy, something that can sell more. And this is the problem, this is this whole thing. Don't let these tasks in your life distract you from where you want to go. Distract you from what you want to do and how you want to help people. Everything that you want to do with your business, with your life, everything. Just don't forget it, okay? Because usually, sometimes people can forget it. That is the difference between, I've said this in the previous video, that's the difference between people who don't succeed and do succeed, is the fact that they will literally let any problem literally just make them forget the long-term vision. It's like the Men in Black thing, right? Someone will come up to you, the problem is this sort of memory eraser that just goes, don't let that Men in Black thing, that problem get into your head, okay? Don't let it erase your thoughts, okay? Now this brings me to the last one, the third and final one. You're probably reactive, right? If maybe anything that happens in life, you'll react to it, and it's a human nature, because it's some past subconscious program that we've seen from other people, as it's quite a popular thing to react to certain things. But the difference between a lot of people, a lot of successful people, is something will come, maybe whether it be a loss, whether it be anything, and they'll react to it. Often they'll be like, no, as if this has happened, I've just lost money here, and they get really, aggressive, reactive towards it. They just they don't get what it is. They get really aggressive against it. They're like, they get upset. You let it bother them. Now, this is important. Exactly what I mentioned before about mindfulness, being observing your thoughts. It's very important in this daily practice and becoming successful, because whenever this happens, you can then go stop yourself from reacting and instead think of how to overcome it. Okay? Exactly what I said with problems, anything. Be solution focused. A problem will come into your mind. You might just go, oh no, this has got in my way, this is distracting me from what I want to do. Oh, the universe must not want me to do this then. This is what a load of people say. They're like, oh, God doesn't want me to do this, whatever. No, it's directing you actually on a better path. It's actually directing you on a better path. You need to figure out the solution instead of going, no, because that's not fair. That's not reacting to random stuff, random people that are calling your names. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. And plus, I'm not saying this as like I've never done this before. I've done it many times, and it's about me going, okay, observing myself and what I'm doing and going, that's not right. Make it better. There's nothing wrong with admitting what you've done wrong in your life, because a lot of people pretend like there's nothing wrong with them. Oh no, I don't do anything wrong, me. We're all human, we all make mistakes. It's about learning from your mistakes, okay? Whenever you make a mistake, go, oh, right, yeah, all right, well, let's do it better this time, let's do this better. And it makes you a better person. It's showing you the problems in your face, boom, right in your face. Just learn from it and make yourself better, right? That's the whole video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video, and comment more below on what more money making techniques and making money online, anything to do with the mental side about making money. Comment what you want to know, and I'll let you know in these videos, okay? So I'll help you in any way. Just give me an idea and I'll help you with it, okay? Subscribe for more money making techniques, for more money making mindset techniques, and yeah, thank you for watching this video. This has been Ronan from Mad About Media, and yeah, thank you again. See you later.